Hotel, peace fam. Check this out. What I want to do is give you some information on, for those who work for someone, for those Moors that do work for people, and they may have student loans at their back or IRS at their backs. What I'm going to show you is something I showed maybe 6 years ago on the federal slave trade lecture. It's you're going to give this to your payroll department. It's one sheet of paper. On it, it has employee privacy rights right here, and then up under it, dear sir, madam, attention to the payroll department. Here, payroll department, privacy rights. Okay, employee privacy rights. And this is what it says. This is a request pursuant to the Privacy Act of 1974, 5 USC 552A. The right, and then you also have the Right of Financial Privacy Act, 12 USC 3401. Confidentiality of Tax Records Act, 26 USC 6103. And Special Provisions for Third Party Summons Act, 26 USC 7609. The First and Ninth Amendments of the United States Constitution, the statute and common law of this and other applicable laws and rulings. First paragraph. Second paragraph. I request you do not disclose my records, forms, or paperwork about me to any government agency or agency without my permission or valid court order. Further, I request that I be immediately notified at any request for information. I am sure the company attorney can inform you that you're violating my rights. My privacy expectations can result in a lawsuit for damages. Third paragraph. You may be contacted by the IRS about my payroll status or about certain information that I furnished to the company. I gave certain information to the workplace for their use only and alone. For their use alone, not to be handed out to any person or institution that made claim for it. I expect my privacy to be protected, and for my confidentiality papers not to be handed out except according to law or legitimate court orders, not some administrative edit or doubtful legality. The fourth paragraph. The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled many times that you do not have to furnish information to the IRS or any state or federal agency without a court order. You can legally refuse to furnish records to any low-level administrative agency. You cannot be punished. In fact, the last one is a court order, Reisman versus Kaplan. That's REISMAN versus CAPLIN, 375 US 44084S.CT 508, 1964. The United States Supreme Court ruled that not only can you refuse a simple request for information, but you also can refuse the IRS summons and demand a court order. Further, the federal courts held that Reisman and other cases, that one reason that you can deny the IRS access to employees' records is because the workers threatens to sue the company. You can consider this letter a furnishing such justification. And the final sentence is, further, the federal courts have ruled in the Mobile Oil Company case 82-1 USTC 9242 that employers absent court orders do not even have to send Form W-4 information to IRS. And this is what we got, and I'll be posting this up so that you can download this in the Noble Research Group that's on Yahoo. It's in the I'll put it in this description, but please make sure that you join us so we can share information. This does work. I don't really like to get into IRS stuff, but You can use W4. Once you've corrected your status, you can use it in lieu of W4, because you can always go back and correct whatever it is you want to correct on your W4s. And for people that work for people, they know they went in and claimed 10 people on a W4 and went back and put 0 on it, so they can try and balance it out before the tax year. You have to understand that a W4 is merely the contract between you and the employer. And then it's the 1040 form that creates a contract between you and the IRS. So you can put in lieu of W4 form. You can also put in lieu of W8 form. And then you can also notify them of your particular status with certain forms. And when you do this, you will get all your money on your check, and there will be no need to file taxes anymore, because you'll be receiving all your money. This is Moorish Jewelry, Asar Diallo Sekou, and Bur L. I am the executor for my estate and the beneficiary. Oh, one other thing. There's a particular economic status that people have to get on to get into creating certain bonds and promissory notes to really be able to discharge debts, or to even have an account where you can discharge debts. And you want to be what they're calling now. They're calling it the secured party creditor. And this goes to a lot of those brothers and sisters that have filed UCC1s. And if you notice, if you go back and look, you check secured party, there's a part that makes you the creditor. The creditor is the one that has the higher authority over the secured party. So you want to get in that, you have to file a counterclaim with the UCC1, which puts you in a creditor position. Alright, so I hope this helped. Go back and check out, if you want to, U.S. Federal Slave Trade Exposed. And hit me up anytime. I'm in this group. I helped create the group, not for me, but for other people with the Kemetic Empire, and people who have relationships with, that can upload documents, that can create dialogue, that can show application and success stories. So we don't just continue running around following these Europeans with these mythological and philosophical stories about what's going on. Fake gurus, or even fake Moors, package Moors, selling packages, hitting you in the head, instead of trying to actually just build with you and build a better society. Alright? Peace.